Welcome, oil campers. This is day one of oil camp, and I'm so excited to be with you today as we kick this off. This is Tanya Cottrell talking with you today, and I'm part of your support team in doTERRA, and I'm one of the founding leaders of Drop by Drop, which is our oil usage and product usage support community on Facebook. So if you're not connected in with that group, please talk to your direct upline and your enroller and make sure they're getting you looped in on that group, because when oil camp's over, we want you to remain a part of our community so you have a place to ask questions and a place to continue learning. We are so glad that you're here. This video is your starting point and you're in the right place to get kicked off in your oil camp experience. This camp's a ton of fun. We have so much information coming your way, and we're really looking forward to getting to know you. You're going to get to know us pretty well over the next 2 weeks, maybe more than you'd like. I don't really think so, because I think you're really going to enjoy the information that we have for you. And one of our favorite things about oil camp is that we really build a sense of community during the process. So you will feel resourced with a lot of people that can help you as you're incorporating the oils into your life and supporting yourself and your family in all kinds of ways that you probably don't even know are possible yet. Now, through oil camp, you're going to meet a few more coaches as well. There are several of us who have partnered to put on oil camp for you. We all have a lot going on in life. We have families and other things. So it really works well that we partner together and we kind of rotate through helping to run camps. There are several oil camp coaches who you will meet on this group that are kind of lingering and checking in and helping to answer questions and helping to offer advice. And then some of them that have actually created some of our teaching videos, our demonstration videos. So some of them you'll actually see on screen as well. We also have a wonderful assistant who will help facilitate oil camp, and she's going to be taking care of all the point tracking and the prizes and so forth. So we are all ready and organized and ready for you and ready to have a good time over the next 2 weeks. So before we dive into the logistics of oil camp, I want to kind of explain why we even do oil camp. What's behind it? Well, this was us, sort of. This was my family about 5 years ago when I was introduced to doTERRA essential oils, and they're really my reason why I started using them. And because my family was supported so well and they received so much help from the oils, I began to share them with others, teach others, and eventually this became my full-time job, my business. And the reason I do it is because I want to share the same gift that was shared with me. But I remember what it was like to be a new oil user, and it's a little overwhelming. I went to a class, I got some oils, I had some good experiences, but I had all these oils, and it was just overwhelming to think about what to use for what and how to really get the most out of the investment I put into them. So I'm so grateful that I had some fabulous, supportive oil users and leaders around me right in my community that helped me get started and helped me become, honestly, an oil expert in my own home. And that's why we want to have oil camp for you, because we want that to reach anyone, no matter where they're living. And this is a fantastic place for you to get the same kind of support, probably even better. I think we've really added to it. And to have a community of people that will help you learn your oils. So I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I want you to just be excited, because you are on the right track. And before you know it, you're going to be using your oils for things you had no idea you could use them for. You're going to be experiencing better health, have more resources to empower yourself and your family, and you're going to be saving a lot of money along the way. So let's talk about who oil camp is for. Well, it's designed for the brand new oil user. That's what we had in mind when we created this. But if you have had your oils for a while and now you're just in oil camp, then we welcome you as well. And so it's okay. If you've been using your oils, you're going to learn a lot of new ways to use your oils as well. But if you're brand new, I want you to know we designed this with you in mind. So we are going to start you right from the beginning. What you need to do oil camp is really your oils. You need your oils. And so you don't need every oil. You just need the oils that you ordered when you first started. And hopefully you will have the majority of the basic oils that we're going to be going through. in Oil Camp. Now, if you just enrolled and your oil kit has not arrived yet, you're going to have a hard time doing the daily challenges and earning the points. So you may actually want to put a pause on this and talk to your enroller and say, why don't I wait until next month's Oil Camp when I actually have my oils with me to try this? But if you've got your oils, then you are all set. You're also going to need about 15 to 20 minutes a day. Now, it doesn't matter when that is in the day, you get to decide, but that's generally all the time that it really takes. Each day, we are going to be providing about 4 to 6 coaching posts for you. Before you start feeling overwhelmed, don't worry, these posts are short, they're action-oriented, and they're education tidbits. It's really not much time commitment at all. So let me give you an idea what this looks like. Those 4 to 6 posts a day, we want you to go through them in order. Now, you kind of, if you're familiar with Facebook groups, you know that when a post goes up and someone comments on it, that commenting activity will bump a post up to the top of the page. So they're continually reordering in the order that you'll see them going down the line. So because they are always reordering, we label them very clearly. So you want to pay attention to the labels so that you're going through them in order of how they're labeled, not in order of how they appear on the page. So this is how we will label them. You'll see the day and the number, like day 1, and then there's, if it's 4 posts or 6 posts, we'll say post 1 of 4, day 1, post 2 of 4, etc. So you should be able to read very easily as long as you're paying attention to those labels and know which order to go in. We're also going to be providing a lot of unique videos and coaching. Again, these are very short, usually under 4 minutes, some of them 2 minutes. They're pretty quick and easy to watch. Some of the content is personal experiences and ideas. Some of them are DIYs. Some of them are just demonstrations on how to use the oils. So just a note about this. Please, if you wouldn't mind, respecting the privacy of these videos. We've asked a lot of our coaches to create these videos, and we are happy to make them for you. But we did not intend them to be shared for the whole world at large. We want them to be a special part of the value that we create for our team of customers and oil users in helping to educate them with their products. We want you to have them for your own personal use, but please don't post them on social media, email them to people, or share them around. So thank you so much in advance for honoring that request. All right, so now we do share some resources, videos, and information straight from doTERRA, from our corporate website and resources. They've provided a wealth of information, and we want you to utilize it, and we want you to see where that information is coming from so you can continue to learn from their resources. Any of the posts that come from doTERRA Corporate, you are more than welcome to post, share as public as you want. That is no problem at all. We do have some fun, simple DIY projects that you can make in 5 minutes or less. I love this because we find that most people are excited about the DIY projects. They're products, blends, household things that you're spending a lot of money on that you can use your oils to whip something up really quick, and you'll find oftentimes that they work better, they're safer, they're less toxic, and they will save you a lot of money. So some people love doing DIY projects, and some people aren't really all that into it. You don't have to be into the DIY, but what you might find is they're simpler than you think. And if you're not one that wants to spend a lot of time making something, don't worry. These are not going to be time suckers at all. They're very, very simple. Okay, in addition to what we're posting, please feel free, and it's encouraged, to post your own ideas, your thoughts, your questions, and so forth. Reach out to others in the group, share with each other, and become friends. The more we interact, the more we learn, and the more fun we have. I'd really encourage you to dive in and maximize this time over the next 2 weeks. As coaches, you have to understand we work with a lot of people, and it can be hard to make sure we're covering our bases and giving everyone the attention that we'd like to. So we intentionally created this program to maximize your time and our time where we can really dial in and focus with you for the next 2 weeks. So if you do the same and just commit a little bit of time to this camp for the next 2 weeks, you're going to come away feeling very confident using your oils. You've got the focus time with us for 2 whole weeks, so I really want to encourage you to use it to the max. Remember, aside from the coaches, everyone else in the group is brand new to oils just like you for the most part. So please never feel silly or hesitant about asking a question. All questions are welcomed and valid, and nothing is too silly or small for this space. This is the time and the place to get connected to support. And so don't be shy. We really want to welcome your open questions. I'm going to make a short note about FDA compliance, just so you understand where we're coming from. So doTERRA products are not approved by the FDA for use as drugs. They are approved as health and wellness supplements. So there is something important to understand here about the information that you will receive from us as wellness advocates. If you were to go Google and search online for ideas about how to use essential oils, you will come upon a lot of sites talking about using oils for medicinal purposes, and that can be extremely valid. However, as wellness advocates, because we actually have the opportunity to earn money when people purchase doTERRA products, we have a little different requirements on what we can post and what we can say. So to ensure that our speech is FDA compliant, we have to make sure that we are not publishing what's considered a disease claim. So a disease claim would be saying something like On Guard cures the flu, or frankincense helps to cure cancer. You won't hear us on here saying anything like that publicly. Instead, we really make sure that we're educating in terms of wellness and prevention. So a compliant way to share the benefits of these oils would be On Guard supports the body's immune system, or frankincense promotes healthy cell replication. Do you kind of catch my drift there? Sometimes you can read between the lines a little bit and know that we are saying something very significant, and we're just using very responsible language. It's important for you to really grasp and understand this, because sometimes new oil users have questions about specific health ailments and what oils to use for those concerns. And those are valid questions, and they're really important. So we don't want you to have to really overthink, what can I say, what can I post to be FDA compliant? That's not really your job. We want you to ask freely. But the way we run this group, just out of an effort to be responsible, is when you post something, it has to be approved by one of us before it shows up on the page. So we see something that's definitely going to be an FDA compliance infringement, we will simply just message you and ask you to rephrase it, and we'll tell you exactly how to rephrase it, and we'll know exactly what you mean, and we'll help you with that information. So if you get messaged about that, or if we end up taking your question and rephrasing it and posting on your behalf, please don't be offended by that. And we're not upset that you posted a disease name or something that shouldn't be up there. We're just helping to keep the page really responsible. So don't be hindered by asking. Just ask freely, and we'll take care of the editing and let you know if anything needs to be tweaked. So thank you so much for helping us and understanding as we just do our jobs in the most responsible manner possible. Okay, we're going to move on to the fun part. This is the giveaways. Did I mention that we'll be doing a lot of giveaways? This is fun. The giveaways are awesome. We have a whole point system here for you where you're going to earn points as you go throughout the camp. So let's walk you through how to earn points. I want you to make sure you know how to get the most points possible so you get a great prize. Here's how it works. When you make a comment on a post, you are going to earn 3 points. The comment should be more than just one word. So let's make them really legit comments, okay? We're not going to give you the points if you're just posting an emoji, or if you're just saying that's great, or, you know, hooray, or something like that. We really want you to communicate and actually have something to say. You will get awarded points for 1 comment on each point. You'll get those 3 points. We encourage you to interact and support each other as much as possible so you can continue to comment and have a conversation. But as far as points go, you're only going to be awarded points for that first that first comment on that particular thread. When you complete the daily challenge that we give you, you'll get 5 points for that. So here's an example of a day. If there were four if there were 4 posts, this is how the points would work out. If you watched all the coaching videos and you commented on each of the posts, 4 posts at 3 points each, that's going to equal 12 points. And then you completed the daily challenge. And a lot of times those challenges are just trying a new way to use your oils, something like that. They're simple and they're fast. So if you completed the daily challenge, that gets you another 5 points. And then you get a bonus 10 points if you completed the entire day's worth of content, meaning you watched all the videos, commented on all the posts, and completed the daily challenge. So everything that I have listed there, just because you actually 100% completed it, we give you 10 bonus points. So for this particular day, on a 4-post day, you would get 27 points if you completed everything. Now, you don't have to keep track of your points or even pay attention to this because we have a point tracker who will be doing that for you. But I just want you to understand how this works so you can maximize your ability to earn points and win prizes. All right, the other thing that we have is a handful of extra miler challenges for you, and these are really fun. So throughout the camp, we are going to throw in a few extra challenges for you where you can earn bonus points, kind of like extra credit. So at the end of a camp, or at the end of your whole camp, once we've totaled up all your other points, you get to factor in whatever extra credit points you've earned, and that will increase your point standing and get you potentially a better prize. Again, our point tracker will take care of all of that for you. So points equal prizes. At the end, if you received 80 to 80, excuse me, I'm jumping ahead of here. If you completed 70 to 79% on the completion rate, then you will earn a bronze level prize. And a bronze level prize is going to be approximately a $10 value prize. If you completed 80 to 89% of the total available points, you will receive a silver level prize, which is approximately a $20 value prize. And if you completed 90 to 100%, that is a gold level prize, and that's going to be in the $30 range. Those prizes can be oils, products, they might be oil usage accessories, they might be things that you can use to make some products. We let each of our oil coaches give prizes to their customers that have been invited in, and each of our oil coaches chooses different prizes. Okay, so you won't know what your prize is. It'll be a surprise for you in the mail, but I'm sure it will be something that you absolutely love. Every single person is eligible to win a prize if they participate at this level in oil camp. So in addition to this, we have a grand prize. Now, before I show you the grand prize, I do want to make a note and mention that once the first week is over, you won't get scored for any comments when you're going back, okay? So our point tracker is tracking along the way. So make sure you're actually posting on the day of and that you're not going back to try to add more points in later. Make sure you're commenting each day and you're participating daily and you're getting your points in and you're completing your daily challenge right away. So let's look at the grand prize. Okay. Every oil camp, we give a grand prize to one winner. And this really helps us to reward the winner that had the very, very most points throughout the oil camp. So the points are totaled at the end of week 1 Sunday and at the end of week 2 Saturday. So once week 1 is over and the points for that week have been tallied, you don't go back and earn more points for week 1. Again, I want to really stress that. but then you're going to move forward into week 2 and work on those points. So pay attention daily. That's your best way to make sure you're getting points as you go. But I want to show you the grand prize. This is what our grand prize winner will receive. Correct X, which is an essential oil ointment. Think of this as an ointment that you're going to put on cuts, scrapes, rashes. It's fantastic for tissue recovery, pain reduction. I love it. I use it a ton. On Guard beadlets, which is our fabulous protective blend, immune support blend in little beadlets you can carry in your purse, pop in your mouth. If I'm at the grocery store and someone sneezes, I get this out right away, or on an airplane. It's a very convenient way to keep your immune system boosted. The On Guard toothpaste, which has our wonderful On Guard blend in it, so that really helps to keep your toothbrush clean and fight all of the microbial threats that might be on your toothbrush. But it's also a fantastic way to take care of your teeth for oral hygiene, a natural toothpaste that has that On Guard protective blend that's getting into your mouth area every day. And once you use this, you'll never go back to regular toothpaste. It's definitely a favorite product. And then in the middle there you see the introductory kit. This is a 5 ml bottle of lavender, a 5 ml bottle of lemon, and a 5 ml bottle of peppermint. Now our intention for this part of the prize is that you will share this with someone else to introduce them to doTERRA. So the Correct X is for you, the On Guard beadlets are for you, the toothpaste is for you, and the intro kit is a gift that we want to have you pass on to share oils with someone else. And I guarantee that you'll know someone who could use them, because we all, when we love our oils, we find that we want to help other people. Okay. I hope you're as excited about this, because we certainly are. We love teaching about essential oils, and we love giving away awesome prizes because it makes people happy, and we love to make people happy. The whole world is just a better place when people are using their oils. So as we wrap up today, keep in mind that this is not your only essential oil education. You have joined into a team that is really passionate about providing education for our customers. This is just where you're going to start. We want to make sure you continue to interact with your enroller and utilize them as your primary support person. You have other upline wellness advocates that can help as well. And again, we want you to be plugged into the Drop by Drop essential oil usage Facebook group that's private just for our customers, so you have ongoing support. You made a financial investment into your oils, and now we just want to ask that you make a small investment of time to make sure that your purchase is put to great use. We want you to really get the most out of what you have purchased and bought into your home. The last thing we want to see is people buy kits and they sit on a shelf. We want you using those oils and getting everything that you can out of that. So in closing, if you haven't already, we want to make sure that you break into that kit of oils that you have. Today's challenge is a simple one. Excuse me. We want you to just open your bottle of On Guard, put a drop in your hands, cup your hands around your nose and mouth, and take 4 to 5 deep breaths of that wonderful aroma. We will talk more about On Guard in week 2, but this is a fantastic oil that you will want to use regularly, and for sure through the winter months to support your immune system every single day. We use it all year round in our home. It's a fantastic oil to help everyone stay healthy. Everyone needs a little On Guard in their life. So do that today and comment that you did it to earn your points for today's daily challenge. You can comment right here on this thread. All right, I'm going to end the video. Welcome to Oil Camp, and let's get started.